Hello and welcome to my channel. Our reading today is going to use two decks. One is Oblique Strategies. It's means slanted, so it's sort of a takes a new slant on problem-solving strategies. The tarot deck I'm using is Tarot of the Tree or Trees, and it's going to give us the context. First, I'll pull one card from Oblique Strategies to give us the strategy that Spirit wants us to use to solve the problem identified here. And what we're getting today is make it more sensual. So bring the senses into it. Feel with all of yourself. I've pre-shuffled the cards. Let me do a quick cut here. If you resonate with the situation described by the tarot, please do give me a thumbs up. I always appreciate new subscribers as well. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to pull 4 cards at first, and then I'll pull more cards for clarification. Okay, this first card tells us how you see your situation right now, and we have the Two of Swords. This is the way you see what's going on. Here's what you would like it to be. Oh, the Devil. That doesn't mean the devil necessarily here, so please don't be alarmed. And then we look over here at a different take on the problem. What would another person with another perspective, or what would the universe, Spirit, how would they see the situation? And they see the Four of Cups. Okay, this is something of a contrast, but in a way there's some similarities here. And then how does the universe see you resolving the problem? What do they think that the situation looks like after the strategy has been applied, after this different approach? To the universe, your solution, your ideal, your goal is could be the Four of Wands rather than this. Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit. We have make it more sensual. Well, of course, the Devil card relates to weaknesses. It's like the angel on one shoulder and the devil on another. And it represents giving in to the temptations, to our weaknesses. Maybe not even acknowledging them. I can't see whether this is related to work, personal relationships, family, friends, your person, whether it's related to finances. We'll get more clarification. Oh, let me cut first. Why do we have the Devil card in how you see your final goal? Five of Swords. So we have the Two of Swords and how you are seeing your situation. What do things look like to you that are not satisfying? You take no satisfaction in the situation. And what this is telling us is that you feel some kind of truth is hidden from you. It's bringing about negative feelings. You have some resentment, some anxiety surrounding your situation. And you feel it's because you don't have enough, you don't see things clearly enough to be able to make a decision. Okay, what Spirit is telling you is that you want to give up too quickly. You want to give in to the easiest route. You want to do the easy thing. You either want to revert to past patterns, past habits, or you want to use the reaction that you always use. Perhaps you have something of a temper, or you show irritability, or you just want to take control of the situation and force, if it involves other people, you want to force things to go as they usually do. You want people to listen to you and do what you tell them to do or what you want them to do. But that's because you're not taking all your feelings and all of their feelings into account. Make it more sensual. Something that's sensual. When something is sensual or a person is sensual, they feel. And they feel with all of their senses, and they take the time to do this. You're not taking the time to appreciate all the feelings involved in this situation. You feel like if you can't access everything you need, if you can't get the power that you want, if it's not being communicated to you, and if people don't understand what you're communicating to them, then fine, you'll just force it. Let's get some more clarification on the Two of Swords, please. Why do you see your situation as sort of being blindfolded to what's going on, and it's making you impatient, irritable, and a little bit fearful as well? Why do we have the Two of Swords in how you see your situation? We have the Eight of Cups. Yes, you want to just give up and walk away. And Spirit's telling you that means that you're giving in to habit, to what's easy for you, the shortcut, the quick fix. And all that's going to lead to is deception. Tell us more about why we have the Two of Swords here, representing how you see the situation. We know that you feel somewhat blinded or in the dark about things, and that you feel frozen and can't make a decision. We know that makes you want to just walk away from the whole situation. Give up on it. Ten of Swords. Look at all these swords here. It's all about communication and truth, clarity. Ten of Swords. A betrayal. You feel like you're at the mercy of someone, or more than one person perhaps, who are stabbing you in the back perhaps, betraying you by not filling you in, not telling you the full truth, hiding things from you. Let's get one more clarification card here. All these swords, air energy. We have the 2, the 10, and the 5. The 5 of Swords is represented by Venus in Aquarius. This could involve an Aquarius. Venus is coming out of retrograde at the end of this week. The 2 of Swords is represented by the Moon in Libra. Libra, Aquarius. And then the 10 of Swords, let me check my reference here. The 10 of Swords is the Sun in Gemini. So we have all 3 air signs represented here. And perhaps you have planetary placements in those signs, and it could be someone influential in your life, someone that there is a bond with and whose actions affect you, but you definitely feel in the dark. And so you're holding back. You're holding back from the situation. You don't want to get any more involved than you already are if people are going to be dishonest with you. You feel like it's a betrayal of trust. Oh, this is someone. This is someone who doesn't want you to be involved, other than they don't want you to be involved. They don't want to tell you the whole truth. Let's go up here to how you see things being better. To you, it would be better if if you just went with the quick fix. I think I see a pattern here. There's a pattern of you and this person. They get themselves in a fix. They get themselves in trouble. They get themselves in a situation where they need help, but they don't want to tell you how they got in that situation. They don't tell you until it's too late to really do something productive. All they want from you is the quick fix. Maybe it involves giving them money. Maybe it involves you lending them something, or you intervening on their behalf. If this is someone younger, perhaps. All they want from you is the quick fix. And you're ready to you're ready to cut this person off. You're ready to just walk away from them and their continuous neediness from you. And this person is very deceptive. And you feel like if they're not going to be upfront and honest with you, swords are very much related to truth and principles, character. This is someone whose character is not fully developed. They take the easy way out almost every time. And you currently are thinking, this one last time, that's what I want to do. I just want to take the easy way out, go for the quick fix, and then walk away from this, from involvement with this person totally. Let's get more clarification up here. The Five of Swords represents the deception, and you can see how it's broken this tree. It's broken the relationship. Their deception, their underhanded strategies and way of relating to you have broken the tree, broken you. Make it more sensual. We'll talk about this when we get over here. I want you to notice that there's a lot of darkness and pain represented over here. And the Eight of Cups, do you see the crescent moon? Full moons illuminate. They reveal things that are hidden. But crescent moons, new moon, crescent moon, there's still things that aren't known. Okay, let's find out more about why we have the Devil in how you see the situation finally coming to a head. Three of Pentacles. This person doesn't learn. They don't learn from their lessons. You just see it's not going to end. You feel like as long as you are their crutch, their go-to, that they're never going to find their path. They're never going to flourish. They're not going to grow up. And this could be someone of any age, but it's someone who sees their problems as everyone else's responsibility, and they're sneaky. They keep a lot of things to themselves. When they describe the situation they're in, they're never at fault. The Three of Pentacles represents someone who has become successful in an enterprise, in a skill, a craft, and they're recognized by others as being skillful. And this could be, although the Pentacles are earth energy, this doesn't usually represent deception, but the fact that it's in right here in this line of thought, this line of intuition right here, tells me that this person, yeah, this is saying is that this person is very good at what they do. They're like a budding con artist. They're a budding con artist. And you are ready to move on. You want to do something quickly and just get out of this. And then break it off with them. But let's see, the universe is seeing a different path here, a different way that you could look at things rather than as a hopeless situation, because you would not be in this fix if you didn't care for this person, if you weren't somehow involved the way you see it as helping develop their character. And this is going to involve some feelings. Make it more sensual. You've sort of deadened yourself. You feel numb to this person. And the two of you have this sort of a relationship that's sort of on automatic. It's on default. you're the go-to person. They come to you, they make up some story that will satisfy you on the surface of things. You pretend to accept it. You lend them money or give them money or intervene on their behalf or do something to help them out. And it's on automatic. You're numb. There are no feelings left. We need to make it more sensual. Let's look at this. This could also be your partner. It could be that your partner is a taker, a user, and you give and give, and you've become numb to that situation because that your relationship with your partner is on automatic. But this is someone that you are connected to in a meaningful way, and it could be a child, nephew, niece. It could be a sibling who has not yet learned how to take responsibility for their lives. It could be a partner that revealed themselves to be less than who you thought they were. Okay, so why do we have the Four of Cups as a different way of looking at this situation? Okay, so a possibility is that there are very few feelings left here. It's just a transactional relationship. The Four of Cups says that it represents boredom and apathy. And generally speaking, the person represented by the tree here looks at the cups, and there's a lot of boredom with the 3 full cups. Okay, and then 1 cup is empty. And in the traditional tarot, the empty cup, well, it's not empty. It's a cup that's in the hand of the universe, God, spirit, angels. And it's being offered to this person, but the person has turned away from it. And I want you to notice how the tree branches here are not reaching out toward these cups. They're looking elsewhere because they're just bored with the situation in general. And it could be that rather than seeing this as betrayal and taking things personally, you could look upon it as maybe your numbness is not from defense of trying to protect yourself from feeling too strongly. Perhaps you're just bored with the routine. Perhaps you're just bored with the routine. And yet Spirit is offering you a cup, emotional fulfillment, if you approach things differently. Let's get some clarity on this. Make it more sensual. How is making it more sensual and seeing this as a Four of Cups situation, as one of apathy and boredom, going to help power through this situation? 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So the universe wants you to involve more feelings here. The 8 of Pentacles represents loving one's work, loving one's path. You see how they're laid out here in a path? And here, do you see how the tree's branches are curling downwards? Whereas, well, they're curling downwards here too. Oh, the potential. The potential. They're not looking away. They're curling downwards. They are willing. They're willing to reach that cup. This deck doesn't show it in the traditional way, and I saw this as turning away. But they're reaching down toward that 1 cup of emotional fulfillment that could change your viewpoint and change everything. And this is going to involve looking at your task, your path differently. What is it about this relationship that attracted you or that created the bond to begin with? And of course, if it's a child, one of your children, we know what that is. If it's a partner that we're talking about, what was your initial viewpoint? What was it that you want? What do you want in a relationship? What do you want in a relationship that could bring this back alive and bring you out of the apathy? Let any sense of betrayal go, because this person is just being who they are. And you've probably done so much for them. You've helped them in so many ways. And perhaps they haven't shown appreciation. They haven't even admitted that you've been helpful, perhaps. And they just see you as a source of assistance. And they don't see you as a real person. What this is telling you is to bring your feelings back alive. You need to see you. You need to see you as a person, a real person who has feelings and needs that emotional fulfillment. And there you are. You're turning toward, and those tree branches are ready to unfurl and reach out for this cup here. So you turn your attention away from this situation. Right now, you're in your head about it. You turn your attention away from it. You let any feeling of betrayal or taking things personally go. You don't hold on to. You notice that this is the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. And Pentacles represent security, material security, earthly security, finances, your work. And then here we have Pentacles again. So we have a lot of swords here, and we have a lot of pentacles. We have one cup. Make it more sensual. Feelings. You need to come alive. You need to feel with your senses again. And realize that you are a sensual being who deserves this emotional fulfillment. But the path to that is going to be reconnecting with something that you love that brings you alive again. And if this is your person, I don't know if there's hope for a turnaround, a pivot point. Let's get more clarification here and another way that you could see the situation. Nine of Cups, yes. Okay. So you feel dead inside. You feel like a robot. And you feel like you're being treated like a robot. But the thing is, you're acknowledging that. You're giving it attention, which means you acknowledge it. And then you're letting it hurt you. Let go of the betrayal. Reach down for this cup. Because connecting back with something you love, and it's going to be work related, it's going to be something you work at, giving all of your attention to this thing that you love, and letting this just become another event in your life that needs to be dealt with, and not in a shortcut way. And sometimes ignoring demands for assistance and just coming up with verbal reactions when someone who habitually uses you and uses your resources, simply giving them a verbal reaction of, well, I'm sorry you're in that situation. I'm tempted to say again, but then that's a little bit passive aggressive. I'm sorry you're in that situation. I hope that you're able to think about something that will end up helping you, or I hope that you're able to organize your budget and work within that, and then just go about, you turn your attention back to something that you love to do, and that's what's going to make you feel again. You'll come alive. Things will taste better. You'll be able to smell the flowers and the roses and the growth, the trees. And that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. Now, I want you to notice that this tree is alone here. And the Nine of Cups represents your own emotional fulfillment. So this is not saying that the relationship will become more fulfilling and more satisfying. It's saying that you will. Let this go. Focus on you. Focus on your work, your path. It's interesting. In the traditional deck, the Eight of Pentacles, there's a person working away with a hammer and chisel, refining the decoration on the coins. But here it's a path. I love that because it fits the situation so well. Oh dear, the air conditioner came on. Let me wrap this up. And what this is going to do is bring you to the Four of Wands. Wands are fire energy. Wands are fire energy. Let's get some clarification. And fire energy and inspiration. It'll renew your spirit. You will become spirited and connect with your spirit. Four of Wands are about spirit. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the Ace of Cups, an opportunity of love, opportunity of emotional fulfillment. Absolutely. Just a second, I was looking up to see who the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is represented by Venus in Aries. Yes, fire and love. And here is your emotional fulfillment right here. You're going to have an opportunity for a new start in your own life, on your own path with this dedication. Let me get another card here. Oh, the King of Cups. My goodness, this is wonderful. Do you see how there are no cups? Cups represent emotional fulfillment, love, passion. Make it more sensual, passion. You're going to renew your passion for life. So focus on bringing your feelings alive. What makes you feel good and happy and joyful and fulfilled? Make it more sensual for yourself, and you're going to be able to master your emotions. You're going to be able to ignore this situation that keeps recurring and recurring and recurring. This person who keeps returning and using you. You will become the King of Cups. Okay, well, this is what I have for you today. I hope that it helps. I apologize for the noise here in the last few minutes, the air conditioner. If it was interesting to you, if you resonated in any way, let me say again, I always appreciate a thumbs up and liking, sharing, and subscribing. And please come back for another reading. Thank you.